Hello, Michael Wolff here. I am a mortgage broker, been in the business since 2004, licensed as a broker since 2005. I want to talk to you guys about forbearance and about my experience as a lender during that original time that this happened in 2008, 2009. And also, more importantly, as a homeowner around the same time that had to go through a forbearance, it ended up being a modification, and what I wish I could have or should have done instead at the time. So stick around and hopefully this helps a lot of people avoid a lot of headache and heartache. Thank you. First off, a forbearance is not free money. Lenders right now are handing them out left and right. They're trying to stave off a bunch of defaults and foreclosures, but a lot of them are doing it without your consent. If you just call into your lender and ask them about it, I've read many stories of them just putting you into the program without even asking for anything. They're just handing them out. And you shouldn't do that unless you really have to. What it is, forbearance is, it's not free money. They're not forgiving anything. They're delaying it. So you don't make payments for whatever, 3 months, 6 months. The next month, the 7th month, you're gonna have 6 payments plus 7 payments due. So let's say your payment is $2,000 a month. You take a forbearance for 6 months. 7 months later, 6.5 months later, you have 7 payments due of $14,000. Now, if you have a lot of cash on hand and for some reason you want to stop the payments for a while, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you probably will be okay. You'll probably just pay it back and be fine. Now, after the 6 months, let's say you don't have the full payment back, which is where I was 10 years ago, you're going to be jumping through hoops and going through, I don't even know how to describe it, just false starts, false promises, headaches, and a sense of instability for a while. I'm going to tell you that after my initial forbearance period, it was about 2 years, no kidding, before we had a final solution in place. Now, you will see guidelines from lenders or just things posted from the government, from lenders, from your politicians, saying that after the forbearance period, the lender will work it out with you. And I can't stress enough how far off base that is, because underwriting itself, just going through a regular mortgage is a pain in the ass. Now tack on additional work for the lenders and what's essentially another underwriting process to approve these forbearances, which turn into loan modifications. They're just not prepared for it. They weren't 10 years ago and they won't be now. What I should have done, if I could have done back then, and if it applied to me, is I would have refinanced to pull out some money as a reserve fund, to keep it sitting around in case of emergency, so I can continue making payments even if I didn't have income for a couple months. Another thing I would have done is if I had any outstanding debt, high balance credit cards even with 0 interest, that's going to be becoming like a 15% interest anytime soon, is I would have consolidated everything to lower my monthly outflow. I mean, I have clients right now who are refinancing, who have good mortgages, but they're consolidating debt just to lower their monthly outflow. So instead of having, mortgage, credit card, car payment, that's a couple thousand a month, they're rolling it all in to a mortgage, which is going to be a low payment that they can manage at least till they ride this out, and then from there decide what the next steps are. But overall, they're still going to see decent savings and in the long run pay it off quicker. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Every situation is unique, but bottom line, avoid a forbearance unless you really have to. And if you have a job, if you have income, you have equity, limited on cash, I would strongly advise pulling money out, or at the very least, consolidating any debt you may have, just so you can ride this out as long as we need to. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I hope you and your family are safe and sound. If you have any questions and you're here in California, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll make sure my editor puts my phone number somewhere on the screen right where I'm pointing, maybe, not sure. And if you're out of California, I have associates that I know and trust all over the great states of America. And that's it. Take care. Be safe. Bye. Hi, Michael Wolff here. The sun's in my face, but the lighting's great.